Yo, I just got out of the shower. I'll be there in a minute.
Okay.
Oh shit.
What's up, dude?
You caught me in the shower, man. Perfect timing though, you're early. What's up?
Dude? Dude, I haven't been here in a minute.
For real?
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right, what's up guys? Welcome to another vlog. I'm here with my nutrition coach. We're gonna be talking about a little bit of what I'm going through and what I'm eating in this, I would say prep. I don't know. I'm not really getting ready for anything. This is personally just for me. But
it's your journey. It's your journey.
It's my journey. I need help, and this is gonna be the perfect person to help me. And today he's gonna talk about, and we're just gonna go through some of the processes that he does, because he was able to get to, what is it?
I went past my goal of 5% and got to 4%, but I'm back up now.
Yeah.
And so, yeah.
All right, man, what do we got today?
So I just got back from Trader Joe's with the normal haul. So some top tier sirloin steaks.
Nice.
I like these ones because literally they come like serving sized out for me. All right, so each one of these guys is gonna be about 150 grams to 200 grams of top sirloin. So I know exactly what I'm getting. It just makes it easy. Additionally, got my veggies. Bro, I'm not a meal prepper. So something as simple as like chopping up my veggies, I don't like doing it.
I feel that.
So I go ahead and get everything that's already pre-chopped, pre-cut, pre-this, whatever. Some people argue like, oh, but it's not as fresh because they had to chop it and they had to package it versus just getting the fresh stuff. Like, go for it then. If you have the time to chop it all up, go for it. But for me, I'm all about speed and efficiency. Got some broccoli and then sweet potatoes, which I'll grab out here in a minute. And then I just threw some rice on the rice cooker over there. That bad boy pretty much runs like 24/7 because I'm eating a lot of rice.
Always gotta have rice, man.
I'm always eating
Always
rice.
gotta have rice.
And then we got this to try today.
Ooh.
Little organic sparkling yerba mate beverage with 60 milligrams of caffeine to try and get you off of all those Monster energy drinks. So we'll see what happens.
So yeah, I happen to have a, we'll call it addiction. I grab 2 a day and I'm gonna lower that to 1 and then eventually just get off of it.
So dude, like when I say I keep it simple,
yeah.
I mean I keep it stupid simple. So a lot of people will be like, oh, you need to marinate your meat, you need to do this, you need to do that, leave it in a Ziploc pouch with some Italian seasoning or something overnight. Like, I don't do any of that. For me, again, it's speed and efficiency, so everything's already chopped up. Like I said, the top sirloin is pretty much already portion sized out for what I need. So from here, I just literally go out to the grill with the stuff in the package. I open the package, I throw it on the grill. Done.
That easy?
That easy. I don't even bother salting it or peppering it until it's cooked and I get it back in here. So that easy.
What about those people that say, hey, I don't have time?
Exactly, that's why. So the whole time discussion is really a priority discussion, right? So whatever you prioritize in your life is what you're gonna have time for, all right? If all of a sudden I were to offer you $1 million and I said, hey, Seuss, I'll give you $1 million if for 7 days straight you cooked your meal and you went to the gym. All of a sudden you would find all this like time to cook your meals and go to the gym because you want that $7 million. All right, so that's one way to look at it. Another way to look at it, and no one's gonna like this one, but I'm just trying to bring out a little bit of emotion. If I held a gun to your significant other's head or your child's head and said, go to the gym every day and cook your food or I'm gonna shoot, well, guess what? What's gonna rise in your priority list? You're gonna go to the gym and you're gonna cook your food. So really it's just a way of like people copying out by saying they don't have enough time. It's not a high enough priority for them in their life. For me, it's the #1 priority because the 3 priorities are health, relationships, and wealth.
Well, that's my coach, as you guys can see. This is what I have to work out, or work with every single day. Now, some people might find it a little intense, but I personally find it super helpful. It takes like somebody like Lorenzo, or a coach or somebody to kind of keep you accountable and just be able to guide you through everything, especially if they've been through it. I mean, he's been at 4%. He's doing something right? That's the way I see it. All right, guys, we got all the ingredients. We've talked about a little bit how Lorenzo does it. My breakfast, lunch, and dinner is looking a little different, but I follow pretty much the same scheme, just staying with the natural foods, not hitting those processed foods, and pretty much cooking at home. So I try not to eat out as much. When it comes to every single person, what is it that you look for first to tell them, hey, this is how you're gonna lose weight, and this is the healthier way to lose weight? What's kind of your process through that?
Yeah, it's super simple. So, first thing first is I just need to know where you're at. So I need everyone to go ahead and get a body scan. Mm-hmm. From there, we'll take a look at what your body fat percentage is. We'll take a look at what your lean body mass, your skeletal muscle mass, your BMR, all these different factors. And then from there, I sit down and I calculate, whatever you want to call it, what your macro numbers are going to be. And that's really the process. It's really easy. Now, each individual is going to be different because they're going to have different body fat percentages, basic or basal metabolic rates, and muscle mass and things like that. So that's where the fine tweaking comes in. But the whole process starts out that way, and then as we go along your journey, we tweak and dial, and that's my job, and that's what I'm here to do. So that's the piece that most people miss is they get online and you can find nutrition and macros like anywhere, right? And so people do that and then they get frustrated, right? It's not that macros doesn't work, it's that you have the wrong macros. So you have the wrong map. Like, you want to get from New York to Vegas, but if you have the wrong map, then you're not going to get there. So that's just where I come in, and I've been doing this for a while now, and so I know what works and what doesn't work, and then from there, we'll tweak and dial as required.
Apparently he has one more surprise. Let's see what it is.
It's the secret weapon, bro. Straight from Alaska. That's what I got a couple weeks ago. Fresh shrimp. Caught these myself. Pops on his boat. So we'll just plan on sauteing these, and then we got the rest of the stuff on the grill right now.
Cool.
So yeah, it shouldn't be much longer, and then we'll get after it. I think this is the part that is the most critical of everything. So if you want to get to a specific physique or a specific fitness goal or anywhere, and you want to get there as quickly as possible, then you need to weigh and measure and actually know how much. If you're trying to look to get healthy, then eating whole natural foods is going to be the way. Staying away from the processed junk. But how I do it, I keep it super simple. All right, so first things first is I got my food scale. Turn that bad boy on. Then I go ahead and place my plate on it. All right, and then I reset it, tear it back to 0. All right, and from here, I always say step 1, choose your lean proteins. All right, so we grilled up that top sirloin. I'm gonna toss this on the plate. All right, that top sirloin is 174 grams. Make sure that is set in my Fitness Pal. So 175 grams of grilled sirloin is gonna give me 54 grams of protein and 8 grams of fat, 0 carbs, of 289 calories right there. All right, next, I got my grilled shrimp. Looking for 120 grams of grilled shrimp. Okay. So I got my steak on there. I'm gonna reset it to 0 again. All right, she's at 0. Looking for 120 grams of shrimps. Boom. Oh, 120 on the dot. That's how it's done. That covers the protein, sirloin, shrimp, and we got our grilled veggies. Go ahead and toss that on there. For this, I just choose a cup of grilled veggies in my Fitness Pal. All right, so it's about a cup. All right, last but not least, we got our rice. So for the rice, the easiest way I measure rice is just gonna be by measuring cup. So I got 1 cup here. Got my rice cooker, measure out 1 cup. 1 cup of rice coming up. Plate that bad boy, and we are done. So next up, we season it. Again, I keep it simple. I got some salt and some pepper, but for all you people that are like, oh, it's so boring to eat the same food all the time, I got sauce, all types of sauce. So if I wanted, I could make it a Korean meal. I could make it a golden barbecue meal. I could put some teriyaki on it. Put some buffalo sauce on it. Put some regular barbecue sauce on it. And then I got all the hot sauces. So, yes, I eat the same thing a lot, but I don't consider it boring because I just mix it up and I play variations on very simple things. So, step 1, find your lean protein. All right, today we went with top sirloin and shrimp. All right, step 2, find your whole natural carb. Today we went with a base of white rice. All right, step 3, veggies for Instagram, and that's what you see right here. After that, season it up, add my sauces for dipping, and I'm done.
Thank you guys so much for watching. We're gonna go ahead and eat. As you can tell, we're pretty hungry. He already went for it. Stick around, guys. Watch the content. Hopefully you guys can learn something. It's not just about the macros, it's also about the mentality that, and that's what I like about Lorenzo, and kind of what he stands for is the mentality part. It's really hard sometimes to, yourself break through something, and when you have somebody right next to you to help you break through whatever barrier you guys are putting up for yourselves, it works wonders. So that's the barrier I want to break, is trying to get into the single digits, and I know I'm going to do it. Thank you, Lorenzo.
Absolutely.
Hit up those descriptions to follow him on Instagram, and yeah, stick around. We're going to be doing some content. Later.